I haven't had Young Coach signing yet. Just try to give me about 1 more minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pennington Gymnasium on the campus of Brook School for tonight's matchup between the visiting Rider Horizon Stars and your Brook Guard. Please rise as we are led in prayer by Brook Hill Senior Roxy Lorette and remain standing for the national anthem.
Please bow your heads with me. Dear God, we're so thankful for the opportunity that we get to play this wonderful sport. Thank you for safe travels, Rider Horizons here, and I pray that they can be safe on the way home as well. We just pray that your love can be shown through our actions and the way that we conduct ourselves, and tonight that will be on the court. And we love you, and we're sorry when we fail you. It is in your name that we pray. Amen.
And now for your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Stars, at point guard, number 1, at guard, number 2, Adnan Fadlu. At guard, number 3, Ryan Kaiser. At guard, number 10, assisted by Phyllis Craig, behind the
I see those shoes. All right, welcome to tonight's broadcast. I'm Brett Swinney. Alongside of me in just a moment will be Mr. Announcer himself, Jeremy Diamond. Jeremy, great job there.
Well, thank you. I moonlight as an announcer in my dreams.
Okay. Well,
Hey,
dreams came true tonight.
there you go. Hey, a lot of fun. I'll chalk it up to the years of Upward Sports at Colonial Hills, getting to do some announcing on Saturdays, and
Okay.
Yeah.
That last week of the year, y'all do that.
yeah, we've done that in the past, and a lot of fun. And then you need lots of water the next 2 days to make up for all the excitement, right? But a lot of fun.
All right, so we got a hopefully it will be a little bit more competitive game here in game 2. Brook Hill is right now in second place in district, and Brighter Horizon is sitting around 4th or 5th. So here we go as Stars win the opening tip. Baseline drive cut off, 3-pointer up, and a bit long there.
Excellent box out there by Beck. That ball came back in his area, and the shooter had no chance of getting to it.
And you'll have to help me with the names on the Brighter Horizon team, as
Sure.
I don't have that list. They didn't have a list for me.
I'll do my best. Yeah, I was struggling a little bit with names. You know, it's always hard when you don't know anybody. And
Beck, baseline drive, and he's fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go against 12.
it's Noor Akash.
Okay. So first on him, first team foul of the quarter. And early in this game, Beck will get to the free throw line. A rare miss for Beck there.
I was going to say, he seemed genuinely surprised it didn't go in. I think it's normally pretty automatic for him. I didn't jinx him. I just want to make that clear.
It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. There we go.
1 for 2 at the line.
It puts him on the board.
Ooh, nice defense from Gio. They're going to get him on a hold, and we'll see how the referees officiate. If they call it like that, Gio's going to have to back off his defense. He likes to play a lot of aggressive style man-to-man defense.
Yeah, I'd say he's what we call a full-on defender, right? I mean, he wants to have body contact as much as possible, and he wants you to feel his defense.
And he may not be the best player Brook Hill has, but he may be the most important to have out there. He's really the only true that's going to be a backcourt violation on the Stars. He's really the only true point guard on the roster. They need him in the game.
Yeah, and that's hard, right? I mean, it's hard when you play the style that he does, and then also knowing you're the only one makes it tough. But I think this is not a bad adjustment here, too, of getting him off the ball maybe offensively, taking some of that pressure off a little bit, letting bang.
Lob? Oh, they're holding Roy. I don't know.
Yeah, that was – wow. The setup was there, and it looked like a mugging, Brooklyn style down low.
3-pointer up and good.
And that was by number 2, Ryan Kaiser.
Majus from downtown, he answers.
Yeah, that's going to be big, I think, for Brook Hill tonight is to draw that zone out, right? If you can hit some shots, that's going to force that zone to stretch out, and then that gives you space on the inside.
Deep 3. Ooh.
That was a heat check, and it is not hot in here.
No, it is not.
Yeah, I don't know that I love that shot. It's not the shot itself. It's one pass in.
Yeah, it wasn't in rhythm with the offense, really. Beck. Ooh, might have taken an extra step there. Step back 3. Good. Back-to-back threes from the guard. Langmeyer that time from downtown.
You know, I don't think I've seen uniforms like these Brighter Horizons, but I like the look. I don't
Yeah.
know that I love the color scheme.
Yeah.
But I like the look at the detail on the sides.
It's almost
panels.
like a Minecraft looking.
Yeah, digi camo
side.
kind of. Yeah, it's an interesting. Although I'm always a little partial to Under Armour, so
Yeah, I know, me too.
my closet is sponsored by Under Armour.
Mine is too. Under Armour look to sponsor us. We'd love to have you as a
Yeah.
sponsor. Nice pass inside and an easy finish there from number 1.
Yep, Orduro.
Roy couldn't quite finish at the rim. Roy, lots of traffic underneath, off the glass and good. Nice move from Rosinskis here early.
And again, I think, like you said, the early shooting has helped a little bit with Brook Hill.
And
Space the floor a little bit.
there you go. McNeil with a steal. Gio draws contact, and he's going to go to the line. A nice aggressive effort there from Gio.
Yeah, it looked like he was in good position there defensively, and then he took that half step toward him as Gio went up, and Gio saw it coming and drew the contact.
So that foul was on Mohamed Salam, 25.
Yeah, his first and the team's second. Gio missed the first.
And free throw number 2 is good for Gio.
Yeah, an early 10-5 lead here for Brook Hill. And
Ooh, good idea on the skip. Just a little towel for Mohamed over there.
yeah, it almost looked like he thought there was somebody behind him that was intended for that pass, because he started to reach and then put his hands back down. And
Downtown look. Long for Salam. And Roy collects the rebound. So 10-5 here, early lead for the guard. Beck looking for help. Royce goes one-on-one. They got a good look there for him. No, he wasn't ready that time.
yeah, the first look was good. I thought he should have gone up.
Yeah.
I think he hesitated there, but he's the bigger man. He's got to use that to his advantage and get that ball high and keep it high.
Well, they've switched to man-to-man now, so we'll see what they do. And Roy hits the jumper from just outside the free throw extended.
Man, if Roy can hit that jump shot, that just makes him all the more dangerous. You know, if you can hit it from middle out, man.
Ooh. Juggled that a little bit.
We know what he can do at the rim, but if you can hit that 12 to 15-foot shot consistently, that'll open up your game.
Drive attempt.
Too many dribbles. Too many dribbles.
Ball on the ground. Gio's got it. Gio
Nice look.
over to Luke McNeil for the easy layup. And we've got a timeout for the Stars. So we'll take it with them. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Brook Hill leads 14-5. Be right back here on NSN.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of NetSN.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
All right, coming out of the timeout here, Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, Harrington Gymnasium for game 2 of our doubleheader. It's been a good one so far. Brook Hill, though, has taken the lead early here, 14-5.
You know, so far, Brighter Horizons has kind of been one-sided offensively, which really helps the defense out. You know, it's easy to play defense if the ball doesn't cross the midline, much if at all.
Their pressure defense right now has been kind of bothering Brighter Horizons and forcing them way out top.
Yeah, and even when it has gone to the other side of the floor, it's 10 to 15 feet behind the three-point line. Not much danger there.
No. They're not. This is just like there's a lot of Brook Hill players on the floor. And shot from the corner is no good.
And again, they got a good shot, but no rebound, right? There's no presence inside for Brighter Horizons to get it, even if it is a miss.
Mariko inside,
nice
easy left for 2. Nice cut from Mariko.
Yeah, and he took it right at the big man, right? Didn't give him a chance to get a block.
Clock rolling down here, 5 seconds to go. Fadeaway shot at the horn is good. Toro with a shot at the buzzer, and that's going to do it here for the first quarter. So Brook Hill up 16-7, headed to the second quarter here on NetSN. And we're back here for second quarter action. Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here. First quarter, a little one-sided.
Yeah,
Brook Hill got the shots they wanted and knocked them down and really put a lot of pressure on Brighter Horizons, forcing them some tough looks.
Yeah, and aside from that, really it was 5 quick points by Brighter Horizons, and then really not much in between, and then that last second shot really makes the score look closer than the game really was.
So here we go.
And again, balanced scoring so far for Brook Hill. Got 5 guys that have scored.
And Beck lines up another 3. Couldn't quite get that one to fall. Rebound collected by the Stars. And a quick 3 there. Just not really what you want. It's a little rush shot, and it wasn't an open one, really.
Yeah, and it kind of a fading to the baseline on it even. He didn't have good balance. Yeah, I think, again, sometimes when you're down early, you try to get it all back at once.
And it's going to be a foul there on Roy as he hacked the arm
of Salem.
Mohammed Salem. He'll go to the line.
Just 1 foul on Brook Hill and 2 on Brighter Horizons in that first quarter. Again, that was a fast first quarter.
Yeah.
I was, when that horn went off, I thought there was a sub. It went so quick. It didn't feel like a full quarter.
1 of 2 at the line. for Salem. And it's a 16-8 game. That's going to be a foul right there, picked up by Otoro. It's his first. Yeah, not much fouling happening here.
Which the last time I called a Brook Hill guys game, there wasn't many fouls called, but there was a lot of fouling, right? That was that night where we had some Indian leg wrestling, a couple body shots.
Yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Roy in the lane, nice move.
His coaches are begging for every call, and it's that kind of that thing where if you bark too many times, it gets ignored, and you're going to, better off just to say something once and let it be.
There's an open three from the corner. No good. Nice rebound.
And I think that might be Brighter Horizons' first offensive rebound of the game as well. They've kind of been one and done.
A take from Salam right at the rim. Beck steps through, and they're going to get a travel that time. I think that might have been the coach begging for a call.
Yeah, that might have been the one where you're going to appease him for a second. Say, I called that one. You saw it. That might have been the least. Yeah, I mean, it might have been a travel, but there were a couple others that looked much more sketchy than that one.
Yeah.
But.
Oh, that's almost a. I was giving that a Sweeney School of Flops nominee there as Neal tried to draw it.
Yeah, and the shoulder was lowered. I mean, it easily could have been called. They let it go and no call.
It's tipped away. Nice defense.
I think the coach is on the floor all over the place. He's sixth man.
He's for sure. He is.
He is on the court. He's like the fourth referee or the sixth man. I can't figure out which.
Holt Robertson checks in for the guard. He replaces Gio, gives him a break. Beck catches it on that baseline, and that's a turnover. Oh, and they got it.
Off the dome. It should be going the other way.
Yeah, it should be.
They got away with that one because that went off 12's dome out of bounds.
This ref would be the one to see it, but he was running the other direction.
Yeah. That's a tough look to see. It was.
I do think, though, maybe Roy got away with a shove, so maybe it worked out.
Yeah, probably one of those. Yeah.
Because then you get his second foul here early in the second quarter. So. Doro off the backboard, and Roy collects the rebound.
And again, I think, Coach for Brighter Horizons was calling for more effort on the boards. We've seen them at least be a little bit more active in that zone, and Brook Hill's going to have to just step up and really box out well. Yeah. That's poor spacing, right? Magus is making a bad cut at a bad time and gets in the way of the drive there.
And we got a timeout for Brook Hill, 32nd. Hey, Coach Agnew there. All right, so far, what have you seen from each team? What are you thinking?
I think, again, for Brook Hill, it's just patience, right? It's hard to be patient against the zone, but ball movement early in that first quarter was really good. It's been a little bit more sloppy this quarter. I think just settling back down and doing what you do. And then if you're Brighter Horizons, I think their hope is to create chaos. Right, especially defensively. They and again offensively, there's probably a system being run, but it looks a lot like.
I think they're going to have to make some shots. Yeah. They're going to have to get on one of those where they make some threes.
Yeah, and again the same as the opposite, right? You want to be able to pull the defense out of where they're at, and you want to space the floor. So I think the team that can hit those clutch shots is going to make the difference here as we move into the second half of the second quarter here.
There we go.
And Brook Hill's kind of gone to a man again.
Oh, nice move. Individual move by Muhammad Salam right there.
That was an interesting move, like the pass over the top. It was really a dribble.
Yeah.
Kind of the drop over behind your head and run by.
Oh, and good defense in the backcourt from Tonroy. I thought not Tonroy, excuse me, by number 3,
Fedlou, yeah.
I thought it, though, was off of him.
Yeah, I thought the same. I'm surprised the call went the other direction. I think Beck was shocked, too. Coach Adney, I think most of everyone in this gym was surprised it went the way it did.
Maybe they had a better view than we did. And this time it's going to go back to Brook Hill.
And this is Abdulman Rahma coming in, checking in for Brighter Horizons, number 0.
Beck gets it up the floor. They go inside to Zach Ryle, and he makes his first shot of the day. Go and use that size right there.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the advantage. You got to take it right. You got to get, and I think that's the thing they get with Zach and Roy on the floor is you've got 2 bigger guys. You can go a high-low post.
Oh,
what a block.
Roy said, not in my house. Ooh, it's a volleyball spike.
Yeah,
there.
that was the I think they call it a roof in volleyball, right? You put the roof on it, and man, he put that thing out of bounds quickly. Roofed it.
Ooh, nice idea. Nobody was home. Yeah. He was looking for somebody that wasn't there.
Yeah, that was a cut that didn't cut. Got himself in the air, which is always a bad thing, right? You don't want to make passes off your feet.
Don't jump to pass the ball.
That's right.
I
feel like it's almost instinct, right? My coach said it about 1,500 times growing up. That's all we ever heard was stay on your feet to make a pass.
Go inside to Roy. Roy works inside on 2 defenders. Doesn't matter, easy bucket for Rosinskas.
What a quick spin there, too, right? They go counter spin, fake shoulder right, and then spin back the other way.
Makes it look so easy, so fluent down there on the block. I think that's something he's gotten better at over the season.
Yeah, he looks more comfortable.
Well, in talking to Coach Agnew, he's a guy that's not really a back-to-the-basket guy. Before –
right.
In Europe, they don't do a lot.
I was going to say, yeah, you see a lot of these guys come over there. They want to face and spread.
Well, when you're 6'8", you figure out how to post up pretty quickly.
Yeah.
The defense and a nice shot off the glass. What a half for Mohamed Salam.
Yeah, he's got 7 of their 14. He's got half their points. And again, keeping him in it. And again, good defense, right? I mean, Roy was in good position. It's just great defense, better shot.
That was a tough look. And they are loud on this bench.
They are. It's like a cheer section trying to get them calls, right?
Uh-huh.
I guess they don't have much of a crowd, so they got to make up for the noise there by
it is true.
Being the voice of everyone.
Ooh. Good pass to the baseline. Ryle, kick back out. Oh, that's the foul right there.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be on Duro. Yep.
That's his.
Is that second?
Yes, sir. I've got 2 on him.
Second team foul of the quarter as well. Both of them on Duro. And nice jumper from Luke McNeil. Nice inbounds play there drawn up.
Yeah, that looked like the one you shoot in your driveway, right? It was so easy, so open. It's like he's done it a million times.
Ooh. And McNeil comes down with it. Good hands.
Yeah, that was quick active
Roy
hands.
wide open and a nice look from Langmeyer. And it's up to 12. And going to be a timeout taken by Brighter Horizons. We'll take it with them. So with 2:03 left here in the first half, Brook Hill's up 26-14. Be right back here on NSN. And we're back here on NSN. 2:03 left here in the first half. We're coming out of a timeout for Brighter Horizons here. You got 2:03 left. They need to really try to get this lead down for them under double digits here before the half.
Yeah, I think you're going to feel a lot more comfortable if you can get it to 6, 8, right? If you can get it in that range before the half, then you can work with that. I think it feels a little bit bigger of a mountain to climb if it stays double digits. There's just something in the mental aspect of that that makes it difficult, especially with the way that they've been playing, not getting many second chances, right? That makes it even more pressing.
Duro drives in, kind of out of control.
Yeah, and I thought Roy did a good job of not fouling. It would have been easy to do.
He kind of just got bailed and got out of the way.
Yeah.
Smart play.
Yeah, I thought for half a second it was going to be a whistle, and then he did a good job of backing out of there and forcing a tough shot.
That might have been one of those where Duro thought he was going to get some contact.
Yeah.
Beck, baseline, nice use of the body.
They're going to call that on Roy.
Oh.
They're going to call him for the moving screen. He did a clear out there, and
that's why that was why the baseline was so wide open up.
yeah. He said both arms out. And he went tractor beam and pulled two guys with him, and he got away with it for about a second and a half, and then that last push. I think if he just stopped when the layup was there, it'd have been fine. But he kind of kept going.
Duro, no good. Ball loose on the floor. And nice hustle from the Stars there. It's in the lane off the glass and good. With Atkinson.
Yeah, that's a Kosh there for that one.
Was that a Kosh? Sorry, couldn't
Yes,
read
sir.
it.
That's hard to read. Yeah, Nora Kosh.
Kosh. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's an S. S-H. So 35 seconds to go.
Again, it's at 10 points.
McNeil, 3, short. And it's going to be another possession here for Brighter Horizons.
Yeah, not a terrible shot. Maybe not the one you want there from the corner from Luke. You probably want to see him drive that and get a kick. But again, this possession here is critical for Brighter Horizons and for Brook Hill for that momentum late in the half.
Yeah, 10 and 8 is a lot different. Doesn't seem like it, but it is. Nice look inside and an and one finish for Muhammad Salam.
Yeah, and the thing you can't do there, right, is only if you're going to foul, you got to foul where you can't score. You can't give both.
Man.
And again, just 3 fouls on Brook Hill, but a bad foul there, right? If you're going to foul, wrap him up, don't let him put the ball up. Or you let him make the bucket, one of the two, but you can't do both.
So free throw, no good. Good block out by Ryle. So Brook Hill will get one last possession here.
He's got to get that ball across there.
See what Beck does. Beck. Mages for 3.
Oh.
Short. And that's going to do it here for the first half. Man. It was a good look for Mages right before half, but it's going to be an 8-point lead for the guard here at the half. What do you got some stat-wise for us, Jeremy, before we go to half?
Stat-wise on the guys on our Brook Hill side, Roy's got 10. And then you've got Luke with 4. You've got Beck with 4. You got Gio with 3. And you got Magus with 3. And then on the other end, you've got Muhammad Salam was really the guy that quarter, right? I mean, he had 9 of their 18. He's got half their scoring. And has really been the difference in this game even being close.
Okay, well, 8-point game. Brook Hill's got some work to do. They got to try to sure up some things here in the second half. We'll see what Coach Agnew does and see if there's any adjustments made. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back for the second half here on NSN. Don't go anywhere.
We would like to thank Christine Vasquez, CPA, PLLC, the official accountant of NetSN.
Have you sustained a bone, joint, work, or sports injury? Problems with mobility or movement? Suffer with pain? Contact Azalea Orthopedics. Our specialists serve patients across East Texas. For proven, trusted medical care, you have a choice. Demand Azalea.
And we are back here as we're about to get ready for second half action. All right, adjustments. Just looking from Brook Hill's side, Jeremy, I think they've got to do a better job of containing Salam. He's been their guy, right? So if you can kind of keep him under wraps, I think you run away with this game pretty easily in the second half.
Yeah, and I think Salam's done a good job of not being in the post, right? He kind of is in that short corner and it does that little short roll flash right to the middle of the bucket. He's gotten some easy baskets there in that 4 to 6 foot range. And, yeah, and I think if you're, Brook Hill offensively, again, ball movement, right? Getting shots in the guys' hands that you want it to. Again, I think hitting a couple outside shots opened the game, and then they kind of got away from it.
Yeah, I think they get Beck some looks.
Yeah.
How many points does Beck have, you say?
He just has the 4. He got the free throw and then hit a 3.
Okay, so I think I like to see them get Beck some looks here early in this second half, see if they can get him going.
Yeah, and I think some inside out would help, right? Collapse the defense on Roy, kick out, and get a couple shots. And again, if you hit a couple shots on the outside, it forces the defense to play differently. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the adjustment, too, with Salam and how they treat him differently this half. Are they going to continue to go one-on-one? Are they going to double him and maybe force the ball out of his hands and make somebody else beat him?
We'll see.
I would probably lean in that direction, at least initially, right on the catch, send an extra man and force him to make a play until he does.
See if someone else can do it.
Yeah,
why not?
until somebody else proves they can score. I mean, no one else has more than 4 points, so why not?
Tight pressure here from Brook Hill coming out of this locker room here. They kind of started out the game with it. Backed off as a shot off the back iron. No good.
Yeah, and I think it's that false idea of a lead, right? Like they had a lead, and so they kind of, again, it's that hard thing to not switch off, but you gotta stay
Lob
in.
from, nice. Roy with a tip finish from Beck. Well, they wanted the ham there, but they got the turkey or the side meat.
But again, right, like you take the basket over a miss.
Yeah.
So the finish is important. Nobody's going to look back at the stat sheet and say pretty 2, ugly 2.
No.
Right, it's just 2.
It all counts the same.
That's right. I think for our excitement level, the flush would have been nice.
Oh, good
hands there it is.
from
See?
Beck.
Again, a little help. That's what you want. Make him think twice about putting the ball on the floor. Make him rush a little bit.
Goes right at Roy. Gio, deep 3 off the back iron.
You know, Beck does a really good job of reading a rebound. I watched him there, kind of looked at it going up, see where it was going, and go get it.
Roy playing volleyball with it inside with Salam, and Salam picks it up. Now he's looking for some help. Hits the trailer, and the 3's off the mark, and no good from Toro. And that would have been a big shot if Oduro would have hit that. Oh, good pass.
What a seal. You got to finish that.
Oh.
You got to finish the bunny.
Those are the easier ones.
Yeah, it was almost like he was so open he didn't see it coming.
Well, then they tried to force it back into Roy and turned it over.
Yeah, and again, the angle wasn't good there or the position of the ball. Put that ball up high where Roy can get to it. Don't put it at his feet.
When you're 6'8", you shouldn't throw the ball low.
Yeah.
Especially if there's no one on the floor that tall. Nice move. Jumper. No good. Nice rebound inside.
Great hands by Beck. I think Roy got away with a little push there on the rebound. But nobody saw it, so it doesn't count.
Doesn't matter. Roy draws the double team. Good hands by Salam. And the Stars are on the run.
Little scramble drill here on defense. I don't know if you want Roy on Oduro. That's probably not the ideal matchup that you want.
Yeah. Oduro step back. 3. Good. Big shot there. That's what they needed was a 3. Leads back to 7 here. 5 minutes to go in the third.
And again, I think you'd like somebody to come out and switch that off, right? Somebody that's far away from the ball there, get a switch. Get Roy off the guy that's got the most speed on the team.
Deep 3 from Gio. Off the back iron, no good. Goes out to Luke McNeil for 3, short. And Salam's going to get the rebound, and Beck's going to get tagged with a foul on the offensive rebound attempt. It's his first team foul. Not a lot of fouls going on tonight.
No,
got
it's
5 for Brook Hill.
And 4 for Brighter Horizons.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's been very lenient. It's been a physical game, but not out of control.
No. I mean, I think if you had more fouls, a lot of those we'd probably say were ticky-tack, right? I mean, there's not been anything overt that's been missed. And I think you'd rather that, right? Like, I think the refs are told to call a game so that it doesn't interfere with the flow, right? If it's not affecting the flow of play.
I think both games have been well officiated.
Yes. Yeah, it's been a good crew. known a couple of these guys for a long time back in the middle school coaching days. In fact, one of the referees, I coached his son at Hubbard years ago, and so good to see those guys still doing it and doing well.
So got the wet spot off the floor now. We'll resume play here.
Yeah, we don't have those fancy mops like they do in the NBA.
Pressure defense. Salam for three. Ooh, a little bit out of his range there. And it looks like maybe Brook Hill touched it when they were out of bounds. And it will stay with the Stars here under their own basket.
Yeah, that was hard to see. I was trying to look through about 6 people to see what happened there, so I missed it.
We'll work on their x-ray vision, I guess.
Yeah, need the
They're
elevated platform.
Back to Salam. Inside to Ardura. Back out. Three-pointer, no good. Missed there by Akash.
Hey, and a great rebound there by Luke McNeil. Man, he got off the floor, got up high, took it down with authority.
Ooh, Beck thought about it. Ooh, long. Tough shot from Major. See that middle of the road shot. It's kind of like he wasn't sure. He maybe should have shot the three and then do I pull up for this one? Kind of got in between.
Yeah, I think you want a player to take space when it's there. He just kind of went to in-between space. He didn't go all the way, and he didn't take the shot out high, and so he kind of got himself in no man's land.
Well, Coach Agnew, you don't like this way this game's going right now. Kind of playing with him here a little bit.
Yeah, I think you want to put this one to bed.
The longer this stays close, the worse it could be. Oh, they're going to get Beck for a foul. No, it's Luke. Sorry.
Yeah, loose ball foul there, a hustle play.
So it's going to be Luke's first. That's the second team foul of the quarter.
And again, I'm not mad at that foul.
Not the way this game's been officiated.
I mean, he had the ball initially, got it knocked away. That ball's loose. You got to go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got no fouls. I mean, at this point in the game, you got something to try to make a play, be aggressive. Oh, they got the matchup they want now, I think.
Yeah, I think Aduro does a really good job of getting in the lane, and then he's got a great step. I mean, that last one on Roy, he went back about 8 feet from where he caught it.
Oh, tough pass.
That might have been out of bounds. It looked to me like it hit the back of the backboard.
That's going to go on Roy. I think he pulled the offensive player down. Yeah, he did. Didn't get away with that one. That's going to be 3 on Roy, and he's going to take a seat. And checking into the game for him will be Zach Ryle here.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate foul, right? That's, again, loose ball. You hate those. But you got to be smarter with 2 fouls, too.
Mm-hmm. The one guy that's got to be smart, he was the only guy that has 2.
Yeah, and the ball.
You can't be that guy that fouls right there.
And the ball found him right when he wasn't ready. And again, I'm not sure that ball didn't hit the back of the pad, which would have been out of bounds, but
3. Oh, and the roll. Shooter's touch from Fedlou.
Yeah.
Man, and we got a 4-point lead here now for Brook Hill. They need a possession with a good shot.
And again, we haven't had much scoring, right? We're 2.5 minutes left in the quarter, and it's 6-2 in this quarter scoring-wise. It's been a low-scoring quarter. Again, zone does that sometimes. Takes away easy looks.
So need to see if they can get an open look for Beck, and he finds him from downtown. Langmeier's first bucket of the second half, the big one. They like that inbounds play. Always got to watch the inbounders.
Yeah, it's the forgotten guy so many times, especially if you hesitate a little bit, throw it in and kind of wait a second. They forget about you. Strong move, no finish.
Oh, ball saved in, and Gio ends up with it. Baseline.
Oh, that's got to go to the wing.
Orico, short.
That pass by Luke's got to go to the wing on the opposite side.
Magis drives, nice pass. Ryle off the glass and no good. And Enduro.
Good no call there, right? Aduro was seeking the contact. Zach did everything he could to get out of the way.
And they're going to get a body, I think, on Ryle.
Yeah.
And it will be.
And that's 2 on him.
So 2 fouls on Zach Ryle, and then we got some extracurricular going on over here. And another foul.
Oh, and that's one you don't want. That's 3 on Zach. And the 5th foul of the quarter.
So now it's 5-0 fouls this quarter.
That's a freshman mistake, right? That's a freshman mistake. Getting a little too amped up, a little greedy on a box out, a block out, something, and
especially after you just picked up your second. First free throw is no good for Duro.
You know, this Brighter Horizons team's really played only 6 guys tonight, which is a tall task. Oh, might have gotten away with a push off there on that rebound. That was Fedlu.
So 31-24, 1:15 left. They collapsed down on Salam. Good job there on the backside as Luke McNeil poked it away.
Yeah, and dangerous there, right? 3 fouls on a guy like Salam, who's had such a good game so far. Good swing through by Beck.
Keeps his advantage.
Kickball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Little soccer move there. Okay, we're running diamond here on what's your play?
Hey, I know nothing about it. I'm hoping it's a play where Brook Hill gets an easy bucket. That's my hope.
In the post to McNeil. Kick back. Beck, 3. Long. And that's going to be McNeil, I think, being aggressive on the rebounds. And that's going to be 2 on Luke.
And again, free throws, right? The next 44 seconds, every foul.
What did we say about the foul situation? Wasn't going to be a factor. There was not many fouls being called.
Announcer jinx, all right.
And now your pencil's probably going to run out of
I was
lead.
going to say, I might have to get a second one here.
And you know, Brook Hill's fortunate right now because the Stars can't make a free throw.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this might be a little bit different ball game.
Yeah, they're 1 for 6 so far from the line. Make that 1 for 7.
Ooh.
And again, you hit all 6 of those, it's a 1-point game, right?
Yeah.
Free throws matter. Everything matters. That's that day. The next day you have a full free throw practice. That's all you do.
Oh, forced it. Ryle did there a little bit, trying to get it to Magus. And a turnover. Duro. 7-point game here. See if Brighter Horizons can get the shot they want here. One shot. And they
Great
try
defense.
try to go into Salam. Great job by Luke McNeil to step in front. You got 5 seconds to go. They're going to get a shot off. It's going to be Gio on the sideline. I think they're going to put some more time. Oh, they're going to end the quarter. Okay, that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heading to the fourth. 31-24, Brook Hill leads right here on that SN. Back here on NSN, Brett Sweeney, Jeremy Diamond here, heading to the fourth quarter. We've got anyone's game here, 7-point lead for Brook Hill.
Yeah, and a really low-scoring quarter. Brook Hill only had 5 that quarter, and Brighter Horizons had 6. And we're staying kind of in that steady, 7-point, 8-point lead has kind of been where it's been most of the game.
There we go. Fourth quarter underway. Good ball movement here from the guard in his first possession. Ryle, good square up.
That's that kick we needed earlier.
Finds Magus at the wing for 3. Perfect ball movement there. They went inside on that free throw line spot.
Yeah, and that elbow spot going to opposite wing is usually an effective play because the defense shifts over ball side and you've got room.
And another three, no good this time, as Falou was trying to look for retaliatory. Couldn't find it. See if Brook Hill can get another possession like the last one.
You get a bucket here and it makes the game change quite a bit.
McNeil underneath. Ryle pulls down the offensive rebound. Beck. Good pass. They want that one good look. Gio for three. He kisses the crowd. Big three for Gio.
Yeah, and all of a sudden we have a 13-point game, right? We just said it was tight, and two buckets kind of changed the complexion for a minute here. And now does Brighter Horizons force the issue? Or are they going to stay within their game?
Salam, it's going to be an offensive foul. Swinney School of Flops nominee, Gio Rico, perfect job stepping over and taking the offensive foul. That foul's going to go against Salam.
Yeah, just 2 on him, but a big key foul because not only is it a foul, it's a turnover. And again, a chance here for Brook Hill to push the lead to 15 or even 16.
Yeah, they've already almost doubled it right now. Went from 7 to 13 here in the first minute and a half. Oh, nice pass. The worst spot. It hit the rim.
Yeah, it was the best look in the worst place.
That would have been funny if it had went in. What a shot.
Yeah, that's that one where you're like, I did it on purpose. And everyone says, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. All right, here we go. Again, can we get a turnover here? Can we force the issue? Can we make Brighter Horizons press?
Oh, they got an easy look. And Falou with the easy layup.
Yeah, went for the steal there and missed it, which left an open basket.
Majus, deep three, a little bit to the right, and he misses.
You know, and again, this lead has been stretched with Roy on the bench, right? Which is probably the best case scenario. Give Roy a chance to settle a little bit.
And then Ryle's going to bring Roy back into the game. That's going to be his fourth.
Yeah.
So Roy going to step back to the scores table.
Yeah, four on Zach. 4 quick, really 3 quick ones, right? We had 2 quickly in the third quarter, and then one right here. And
first free throw is good.
Again, that's only the second make they've had this whole game at the free throw line.
Definitely a stat they're going to look at.
Yeah, Duro at that point was 0 for 2 and has a chance to now get it to 50% at 2 for 2 or 2 for 4, excuse me. And he does.
That stroke looked good there at the line. Oh, that was a long cross-court pass. Oh,
yeah, I think Gio did a good job there baiting that foul.
I think he felt it and he just kind of stopped.
Yeah. Yeah, if somebody's gonna ride you, put a saddle on, just stop and let them foul you, right? It's
Next
a smart
time
play.
Just needs to put some kind of money.
Oh, what a look!
Rejected by Salam. What a block!
Yeah, I think Roy thought he had the money there,
and Roy gets the rebound that time.
That could have been a foul on Salam there too on that rebound. A little bit of a push.
Oh,
yeah, body first.
Going to get Arturo. That's going to be number 3, I believe, on him.
Yeah, that was right forearm before ball poke away, right? Just bang bang, but. And Gio again is good about. He's crafty to draw that.
Beck wide open for 3. Ooh, he's not going to get a better look than that. Three up, no good.
He's got a push shot. I don't know if you've noticed that, but
kind of
it's a one-handed like a shove. Just has an interesting look. It comes off of one hand way earlier than most shooters.
Beck in the post. Gets kind of shoved out of bounds.
Again, interesting the contact they're letting go versus, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, what they're going to call is if he did shove it off, but he was shoving the arm off of him.
Yeah, that was all over him, right?
It's the second foul there.
Oh,
Nice
good look.
pass.
Oh, that could have been and one.
Oh, Roy's had a tough night.
Yes, and I think he got fouled and probably got away with it. You know, they
Yeah.
got away with that one, but he's got to I think he was looking for contact.
Agnew said go up 2 hands and dunk it.
Yeah. If you flush it, it's hard to miss flushes. Put it down with 2 hands.
4 minutes to go here in the game. 9-point lead for the guard. Ooh, nice movement by Duro, and he gets the foul.
Ooh. I'm not sure what that was.
Yeah. They got a push on Luke.
That's his third.
So 3 on him.
Team
2,
second.
Yeah, second team foul. So, I mean, honestly, not a bad foul strategy-wise. Well, I say that, and he knocks the first one in.
Yeah, and I think, again, you don't want to let him catch up with the clock not running, right? I think that's the only downside of that foul is you're giving him an opportunity to score points without time running out.
And they just hadn't shot the ball real well.
Good box out there by Beck and by Roy. I think Coach wanted a timeout if that was a make.
Oh, into the table. All right.
Brett, you almost got a souvenir there. That was inches away.
I was ready.
I didn't know if that was going to be the jump ball clock or you.
We got a timeout called by Brighter Horizons. It's going to be a 30 seconds, so we'll stay here. We got about halfway through this fourth quarter, and it got to that 13 mark real quick.
Yeah.
And they've kind of cut it back now. It's 8.
Yeah, and Brook Hill's had some good looks. They just haven't fallen, right? I mean, it's not been any bad. Again, you got to make shots, right? You got to make layups. I think they've probably missed 2 to 3 that we would say probably at least in the realm of things are easy that they would normally make, and they've missed tonight, and so they've got to get that taken care of.
So Landon's right in the action.
Yeah. I brought my son with me tonight, and he was sitting up in the bleachers and decided to sit closer. And he may have been closer than he wanted to be right there. That's fun. Fun to get to share the love of a sport with your kids. And again, love of broadcasting and in general, just he wanted to kind of see what it looked like, and so it was exciting to get to bring him tonight.
Brook Hill kind of extending their offense out high here. They're going to get the look they want. Mages, 3, a little short. I don't know if that's a shot Coach Agnew wanted. I'm not sure if it went in, it would have been okay. But
Right. It's the hindsight one.
Jumper, short for the Stars. Offensive rebound. Another 3.
Whoa!
A shove
my
on the
goodness.
backside of
That
Duro.
was
Duro got away with it.
That was a blatant body chuck. Gio just got rocked.
He just got shoved across the lane, and then they call a foul on the and one. And they call a foul on Beck, his second. But my goodness.
Wow.
Gio got shoved all the way across the lane.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. It was
goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, ball don't lie. It's just unfortunate that the foul didn't come before the bucket, because that would have been an easy other way.
Yeah.
And it would have been the fourth on a Duro also. So not only would it have been no basket, but it would have put probably their most effective dribbler in big trouble.
It's a 6-point game here.
You got Roy.
Coach Agnew's got some timeouts to play with. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't call one here pretty shortly.
Gio kind of got a little lackadaisical with the ball there, left it wide in the middle and got it stolen.
Maduro, he's been their guy this half. Kick out, 3, off, and McNeil collects.
Yeah, I think that's been the best. The best thing for Brook Hill is leaving Kaiser open the second half. I think he's, 0 for about 6 of those.
4 high set for Brook Hill, and they'll take the foul, the Stars, and that's going to send Beck Langmart's line. Not who I would have probably sent to the line, Jeremy.
Yeah. If you're gonna choose a guy you want to foul, Beck is probably not the guy.
So Beck at the line, knocks down the first.
Yeah, I think this is the best thing that could have happened for Brook Hill there.
Yeah. Second one, good. Barely tickled the twine there, I would say, Jeremy. It was.
Yeah,
pure.
that's about as good as it gets.
Salam, double team. Maduro, kick. And a turnover.
Good pressure there by Brook Hill.
If they're going to go fouling strategy again, I'm just going to.
This is that one where you tell your wife there's only a minute left in the game, right? And then 20 minutes later, she's like, how is this game still on? Like, well, what happened was.
Little finger roll, and that will most likely seal it away.
Yeah, 10 points with less than a minute and not really a lethal three-point shooter. Clock's still running.
And it's that delay thing.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So full timeout taken by the Stars. They've got 1 timeout left.
I thought we were getting a little home cooking there for a second, but you're right. The delay was the culprit.
Ooh, man. Definitely I have this feeling when we talked to Coach Agnew after the game that he's not going to be super pleased with this one tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you win, you get the W, you move to the next one.
Yeah, and I would imagine that the third quarter is probably going to be the one that he's the least happy with, right? And not just because you scored 5 points, but you didn't do what you wanted to do, which was to spread the game out, right? I think that's your moment to really seize this game, stretch that thing out to about to 15 again, and it started to, and then they kind of let him slide back in, and I think that's the thing that he's going to be uncomfortable with is that third quarter is just not really where they want to be. But again, a win's a win. So if you can finish out with a win, then you're in good shape. 46.7 left to get that job done.
And the ultimate goal will be to get another shot at Brentwood Christian here in about a week and a half for that district championship. As they've got those guys over there, they've got some athletes on the Brentwood Christian team.
I saw the score of that game. That was a tough game.
There we go. 46.7 to go. Oh, inside and you foul. That's the one thing you don't want to do here is foul. Just give him the layup. Let the clock run.
Yeah, and again on Roy, that's 4 on him.
I feel like we always seem to get to these foul where we have somebody that's in foul trouble. I didn't think it would be tonight, but
yeah, the first half, if you'd have told me there'd be 2 guys on the team with 4 fouls, I wouldn't have believed you. But again, having Beck Langemeyer back, right, helps that, right? Before, when he was injured, having both Ryle and Roy with 4 would have been big.
Yeah. Free throw good. 11 or 8-point lead here.
Yep, take the space. Timeout, yeah.
And
smart call there by Coach.
Did we get timeout or foul? Oh, they got the foul.
Got the foul before the timeout. Okay.
They called it on Salam. That's 3 on him.
Yes, sir.
So it's going to send Luke McNeil to the line.
And again, you won't see the fouls go above 5, even though that was the 6th foul on the team.
And nice shooter's touch.
That ball touched every single part of the rim at least one time.
Yeah.
Evidently, that was the most exciting thing tonight. Both student sections are getting fired up about the free throw.
So 10-point lead now for Brook Hill. 30 seconds to go. 3 short. Arico collects the rebound.
Get that ball to Beck. Oh, there we go.
Up to Roy. Over to Magus. Magus says, okay, 3.
Coach.
Oh, he hits it.
That's
Coach Agnew didn't like it.
I was going to say that's probably the best thing that could have happened right there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Beck.
He's not going to like that because situationally that's a bad shot.
Agreed 100%. It goes in and you feel a little less like you're like, what in the world? Good shot, but I'm not happy.
He's going to pull him out, I think.
Yeah. I think, again, you want to send a message,
It's
right?
a teaching moment.
Yeah. Young guy.
Now he's going to pull Beck out and give
Yeah, it's a bad foul. Kind of one of those bump a guy on the way down the court.
stop the clock some more here. This game is pretty much on ice here. And with 6.1, they're still going to foul here. There's that game you're talking about, Jeremy.
Yeah.
When you got a 1 minute to go, you just mentioned it.
And it takes days. Yeah, Luke's got a chance to get a few more free throws in here. And again, Brook Hill's going to pull all their guys to the other end of the court. Don't want to risk a foul on a rebound. He tried to do what he did last time. He tried to hit every part of the rim. This time it didn't pay off. But again, what a way to finish strong for the Brook Hill guard here as we wrap up this game.
And the second one good for Luke. Shot is going to go up, and it will be off the mark. And that's going to do it for the game. And Brook Hill takes it 47-35. We'll get a word with Coach Agnew here in just a minute. As a 12-point win, solid win, but a lot of things to shake your head at if you're Coach Agnew. I'm sure we'll get some of that in our post game here.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're going to go down and do the school song, and then we'll hear from Coach.
But really, Salam had a great second quarter, had 9 points, but he only finished with 11, right? So the second half, you limited him to 2 free throws.
We talked about at half with the adjustment we made. They kind of closed in on him a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't give him space. It did allow some other guys to start getting involved, but nice job, buddy.
Nice job, Luke. But again, only giving up, you gave up 17 in the second half, 18 in the first.
All right, so we got Coach coming down here.
Let's see if we can catch him real quick.
All right. Let's see. I don't know that he's going to be happy after this one here. Let's see. All right, Coach. We got the win, but maybe not super pleased the way that kind of game turned out. You start off the game, did well. The third quarter kind of had some things maybe he didn't like. Had a great start to the fourth quarter. Thought the game was over, 2 minutes in, and then still just let them back in it. Tell us kind of your overall thoughts of this one.
Well, we just kind of I mean, just finishing around the basket really hurt us. You know, they played a really aggressive zone and got after us, and you know, we finally started moving the ball and getting it inside, and just missed some of those easy ones around the basket that, you know, would have stretched our lead to kind of, you know, put the nail in the coffin. But when you don't do that in a tough district game, you know, you give the other team some life and some momentum, and they took advantage. And luckily, we brought our defense tonight.
Yeah.
You know, I told Coach Hanks there, I think it was in the fourth quarter, we'd only given up 28 points or something like that. I'm like, hey, if you told me we were going to give up 28, you know, in the fourth quarter, I'd have been all for it. But we need to score more than 37 or whatever it was at the time. So proud of their effort. We just got to get better around the basket.
Well, and Salam did well the first half. Jeremy and I talked about that he was kind of the only guy really doing a lot for him the first half. Looked like you guys kind of tried to make somebody else beat you, kind of send a lot of guys in on him, made it uncomfortable for him. And he didn't – he scored 2 points in the second?
Yeah, he had 9 points in the second quarter and then only had 2. And it was really free throws late. That was it. I mean, I thought he was less effective, and I thought, again, it was a tribute to your defense.
For sure.
And, again, down the stretch, y'all hitting free throws made a difference in the game.
Absolutely. I mean, they made 1 field goal in the fourth quarter, I think.
Yeah.
And the rest of the points because –
Yeah, I think they hit 2. I think they hit that one late.
Oh, yeah.
And one that Gio got body checked about 20 feet.
You'll see it on the film. Right? I mean, he was on one side of the lane and then went all the way to
I
the
saw
other,
it. Yeah, I saw it.
Well, and we were talking, too, because it was a big swing because that would have been Aduro, their point guard's 4th foul.
Mm-hmm.
Ball going the other way, no 2 points, and instead a call's missed, and then you get the cheap one, right? And again, that's what happens. It's basketball, right? It's referees and all those things. But as a coach, you're like, how did you miss a guy go flying 8
No
feet?
No doubt. But, you know, we just –
Well, then you had the game sealed here, too. Didn't need to shoot.
Oh.
And May just pulls up for 3. It goes in.
He's
but
lucky.
I could see you over there on the bench shaking your head
I said the only thing that's saving him is that ball went through the net.
You're 100% right. Yeah, we'll have a little talk in there, but you know,
learning tools though, right?
Absolutely. I mean, this is, you know, I always say district games are just different. You know, a little more pride, a little more this, a little more that, a little more at stake, and you know they brought it, and we played well enough to win at least. You know, we could play better for sure, but we got the win, and that, you know, that's what you want. Survive and advance.
Senior night coming up Friday night.
Absolutely.
What are you looking for as far as Bishop Dunn coming in here?
Oh man, they're gonna super athletic. A lot like Brighter Horizons, really, really athletic and long. They'll be able to attack the basket and shoot it pretty well. You know, I hope if we can finish around the basket a little better, hopefully, you know, we'll make it not quite as tight as this one. But yeah, again, senior night, all that goes along with that, you know, it can be a distraction. We'll try to make sure that it's not a distraction, and we just celebrate the seniors with a win.
Sounds good, and then you'll supposedly that should lock you up for 2 seed right in the district tournament.
Should be. So I believe if we can get that 2 seed, we'll play that Friday the 7th at 6 o'clock at Waco Live Oak.
So we plan on being there.
Hopefully we can get it done on Friday first. So.
All right, we'll see you on Friday, Coach. Congrats on the win.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Coach Agnew, for joining us, as always. And, man, can't say anything. I mean, he put it into words, and he said it. I mean, you got the win, but some things inside. I mean, I think that's the second game in a row I've seen that Roy has struggled, that I've seen, that inside physicality has kind of bothered him. And he's going to have to be able to absorb some of that and go up stronger. Like I saw him motion on the side, go up hard and flush it.
You know, you need those. We used to take, when our guys had issues with that, we used to get those the blocking pads, you know, for football, and then we get like the little padded deal like they use on running backs, and we go down there and have guys drive the lane and just whack them. Right, hit him a little bit, give him some time. Yeah, because I think some of it is the anticipation, right? You don't know what it's going to feel like in some way, and so sometimes you overshoot expecting to get hammered, and sometimes you under and you get bumped harder, and so part of that is just learning how to control your body, right? And at 6'8", he's got all the tools. You just want him to finish well, and I think he will. You know, again, he's young, you know, still.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so I think that's going to be the thing for them is can they get Roy a little bit more physical, and I think that'll take this team to the next level.
All right, well, that's going to do it for tonight's broadcast. Great win by the Brook Hill Guard. They win 47-35. We give our man Isaiah Aites a shout on the camera. He did a great job tonight for us. For Jeremy Diamond, Brett Swinney, signing off for this evening. We'll see you on Friday night here at Harrington Gymnasium, senior night for the Brook Hill Guard and Lady Guard. Good night, everybody.
Lean on your brother tonight. Let your brother count on you every play tonight. Okay? And then come out and have fun. The gates are locked. Ain't nobody getting out now. They can't run. The gates are locked. Let's bring the fight to them, guys. Yes, sir. All right, brother. Let's pray. Thank you.